Capricorn. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your April 2020 tarot reading. Before I start, though, let me say, well, we're just in such a difficult time period now, the entire world, with this pandemic, that I want you to know that I am praying for you, and I am praying for your family, that you all remain strong, healthy, and protected. Okay, so beginning with that prayer, we'll go ahead and move on now into your reading. This is going to be a Celtic cross spread. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck by US Games, illustrated by Pamela Coleman-Smith. And I will also this month pull a butterfly affirmation card for you. That's by Alana Fairchild. All right, I feel that the cards are ready for you, Capricorn. Let's take a look. And on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Cups. How unusual, really, during such difficult times, but I want to say what a relief this is. It suggests to me, Capricorn, that many of you are looking ahead, that you are maintaining your future-oriented goals, you're keeping that in mind, and you're reminding yourself and perhaps others that eventually all of these worries are going to be behind us. And we are going to find that we turn the corner and that things become better. And so I think in that way, if you feel that perhaps you have been maintaining that sort of future-oriented, positive mindset, I want to say what a help that can be to others around you. And now we have the Fool coming in. And so I feel even more, this is suggesting to me that Capricorns may be taking advantage of this time where for many of us we are sequestered or we are at a stay-at-home order. For a lot of us, we are having to stay at home at this time. And I can see Capricorn actually utilizing this time to dream about the future and a better future. For some of us, if we do not have too many financial concerns at the moment, I know many of us do, but if we do not have too many, or if we can see that there is going to be some financial help coming in, and some of that is in increased, I want to say, benefits that are coming in for people, at least in the United States, we are experiencing that. That you can realize that now actually can be a time of great opportunity, that you can spend more time perhaps thinking and planning for the future. And here we have the Queen of Cups. This also is underscoring the idea that you are looking ahead, that you are spending time, perhaps some of you are even meditating, visualizing and manifesting the better future that is to come. I want to say that's just beautiful to see. I'm not pulling any negative sort of concept out of this. I really feel that there is a lot of positive manifestation going on right now for the Capricorn people. If you are not in that mode where you are spending time, let's say, dreaming about the future, making future plans, thinking about when things are going to clear up, then the cards are suggesting that you might take time, if you have it, a little bit of time out anyways, to put yourself in a positive frame of mind by being goal-oriented. And now we have the Two of Cups coming in. All right, interesting. I think some of you might actually even be thinking about methods, strategies for healing, for the, not only for yourself, I think some of you might even be thinking about for others, methods that people can use to bounce back and to come back from the difficult situation that so many of us are undergoing at this time. It could be physical healing, but it also could be emotional healing, financial healing, healing in any sort of way, healing from just the trauma of listening to all of the news on a day-to-day basis. It's important for us to keep informed. We have to know what we're supposed to be doing right now. But I can see you thinking about ways to heal and to remain strong, not only for yourself, but for others. Now, the Eight of Swords coming in, not surprising, because this is really a motif card, I want to say, for the month. I have been receiving many 3, 8, 9, and 10 of sword cards in the readings across the zodiac. So this is, I believe, representative of not in particular what Capricorn is undergoing, but what we are all undergoing at this time. It looks to me like overall, though, that you are seeing ways to take advantage of the situation, and by that I mean not advantage of other people, but advantage of the time that we are being allowed. This is a very rare occurrence to have so much time to think again and plan for our futures. And now we have the Death card coming in. All right, and so this is suggesting to me that recently, I think this is really before the pandemic, that some of you underwent a really, I want to say, massive life transition. Something occurred that sets you up almost to, I want to say, head out on this new venture that we are seeing with the Fool. The Page of Wands coming in, lovely to see for our Capricorn friends, really suggestive of keeping your eye on the target, on the goal, on new growth. I have to say, this is one of the more positive readings I have seen this month, Capricorn. I think that you are analyzing the situation and you can see that there are ways that you can actually get ahead regardless of all the difficulties. And I don't mean that in a selfish way or in any way to suggest that you'd be taking advantage of anyone. Not at all. What I am suggesting is that you are maintaining a positive outlook for yourself, and that you realize this is so important for the people that depend on you and that love you. We need people to remain future-oriented and positive. And this is what I am seeing from you, Capricorn. I want to say thank you. Thank you for maintaining a positive attitude. And this energy is really needed right now. We need that sort of future-oriented, positive energy going out into the world, especially at this time of crisis. Now we have the Nine of Rods, suggesting even more how admirable it is that you are thinking about the future, about healing, about how to progress out of this current situation, because everyone is impacted. This Nine of Rods is showing me that you have been impacted as well. Nonetheless, you will keep your mind focused on positivity and growth. One way to do that is through making lists, let's say, clarifying your goals, perhaps through writing or other types of imagery, but then going through that list and checking things off on a day-to-day basis. What can I do today? Let me make a list. Let me see how I can prepare myself for the future when everything turns around. What can I get done today? And that is what I am picking up from the Emperor, that you're not fooling around here. You're going to take advantage of this time and make sure that when you get to the other side of this, you can look back and say, you know what? I didn't waste my time here. This was a rare gift in some cases, and I took advantage of that to get myself ahead, looking into the future. Now we have the Knight of Cups coming in, and so for some of you, I want to say this. I feel some of you would like to be I want to say, a messenger bringing good news to those around you. I'm seeing this, Capricorn, that you can be really the strength for others by spreading positivity out into either your immediate sphere, it could be your family or your friends, of course in a safe way. When I say communicating positivity, this can be through text messages, through FaceTiming, through an old-fashioned card, sending a card out to your loved ones to tell them to maintain the strength, that everything is going to be okay. I see you spreading out good energy, good communications, positive communications to those within your sphere. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, boy, this really sums it up, Capricorn. I want to say that we can learn a lot from you. We can learn a lot from your vision for the future, knowing that in the end, we are going to come out of this and that we will indeed again prosper. I feel that you have that vision in your mind, and that is the first step, isn't it? The first step is to have the vision in the mind, despite the difficulties even, and the difficulties are tremendous. There is a great deal of healing that needs to come about emotionally, psychologically, mentally, and physically. There is going to be a great deal of healing that needs to occur. Nonetheless, with all that taking place, the healing, what I can see is Capricorn leading the way with a positive, future-oriented mindset, and a mindset that says there are things that need to be done and I will do them. Now, here we have your butterfly affirmation card. We can see this butterfly just really waiting, I feel, just sitting here waiting on this beautiful flower here, just waiting to take off, waiting for when the time is right, and it should not be too long. Here is your message, Capricorn, for April. Today, everything is unfolding perfectly according to a greater plan. I'm so happy to see this for you, Capricorn, because I believe that this is something that you can maintain, a thought that you can maintain, that you actually are maintaining. And I want to say that that positive energy is going out to the world, and it is so needed at this time. Capricorn, that's your reading for April 2020. I want to thank you so much for being here. It has been a pleasure and a privilege as always, and I'll see you next time.